Hello, us here. Time wasters. We're gonna try last time's challenge again because it's one of the official challenges. I've decided to go with Ram and Raven instead of, I think it was Vermilion and Cat. I just think that Ram's chain collisions, I don't know how they'll actually perform, but it's at least gonna hit more enemies, and the problem is just that there are a lot of the same enemy. I think things that are just for hitting one or two things at a time aren't going to be any good. That's also why Raven's here, because rockets have a true AoE. I also have a few more things filled in on the power-ups, and outposts are the same as the second attempt last time. So let's try it again. To recharge, I guess, on account of nothing else is for a captain that I have. Just double checking that I have all the captains. All the loyalty bonuses were in fact enabled. Oh yeah, I now push with my dashes too, thanks to Raven. That's probably good. Boxing gloves. Ram hole, I guess. Trying not to waste the Novas, trying to make sure to pick up the time cubes when they're ready. Nova per shot. Sure would be useful if that actually had like killed all those enemies. Raven shields, I guess. Knockback per player level on the Novas. Still not very much knockback unless I aim it. Shots per second. It's trying to deal more damage. Since enemies don't drop gold vaults, the regular gold per pickup might be better than normal. Magnet range, I guess. I mean, that gold vault still exists. Nova punch through. Hey, seeking rockets. I got an upgrade I actually wanted without having to reroll at the store. Punch through. Rockets per second. Okay, I'm still missing the static field. And I messed with the sounds that I pulled up the level up menu. Novas per second. Static field, there it is. So I at least have my weapon set up. Now let's try to make them super. Nova damage. I don't know, maybe actually the problem is I focused too much on weapons last time and needed more defensive stuff. Well, I don't know. I got overwhelmed by just being crushed by enemies. Probably needed more offense. Static field range, and then pushing back with the boosters. Rocket damage. Trying to hang out on the gold refinery a bit more, although that does bring me farther from the supernovas, which are my main way of actually killing. And collision bonus, rocket damage. Rockets per second. I have my Rockets have passed the Novas in terms of level. I think they're also better DPS, although they won't have the knockback, so I do want the Novas leveled too. So punch through. Explosion range. I'm actually kind of killing the enemies at a decent pace with my weapons. That's nice. Dose per shot. Trying to get the boxing gloves in there a little, although they're not very high level yet, so it probably doesn't matter that much. Explosion range, rockets per shot. My space cubes. Just one. Thought it might have hit the +5 for a moment, but nope. Yeah, let's get the first super rocket. Boxing glove range. Starting to be able to just hang out here, and the rockets are actually killing. Oh, hi. Might want to trigger a Nova now. Novas per shot, knockback per player level, or something. Shots per second, static field damage, static field rain, gold magnet rain, Raven shields, why not? Boxing glove range. Wouldn't mind the other 2 levels of super rockets sometime soon. For now though, feeling kind of strong. Ish. If I was actually strong, I think the enemies would have disappeared from the screen. They appear to still be here. A little concerned that next wave's gonna come in and just push everything into me. It's like thinning out. Static field range. One time cube until next shop. There it is. Yeah, let's get some 360 Nova. Yeah. Knockback boosters, gold magnet range. Alright, yeah, maybe I don't need to focus as much on the actual Nova buildings as much as I did last time. And we'll actually just be able to clear with our weapons from roughly this point. Which would also let me hold position on the gold vault better. Super rockets too. I don't know, that might be overly optimistic, but I don't think I want to invest like 10 extra levels into the buildings and then just die when they're not ready. Super rockets 3. Oh, the super magnet's not ready. Well, the bosses sure died fast. 27 DPS. Yeah, that seems substantial. Okay, Supernova 3. Build per pickup. None of these is economic. Some seeking rockets overclocks, I think. Wonder why I can't pick that up from a distance with the dock magnet. The enemies are getting a little spread out, so the rockets are being less effective. But that kind of means they're working. Well, and it means the Novas are working. Yeah, if all the enemies were right on me, though, I think I'd be hitting, like, all of them that are right next to me with the rockets. Anyway, we've got some gameplay here, in which I am sitting. I could be grabbing gold or something that's within range. Gold finder for pickup. I think it's okay to upgrade the gold refinery since I'm capable of holding position on it. Static field slow. Boxing gloves are dealing some damage to these things. Actually destroying them with my weapons. Static field range, gold per pickup. I did like nothing. I just collected a super magnet like 20 seconds ago or something. Wonder what the next challenge will be. It's for Luna with the wolf pack. Because she's the last character. I guess they could introduce a character and surprise me. The captain's upgrade menu looks like it has an extra slot. But it might just be, well, they happen to make 11 and they already made the screen with 6 slots on it. Yeah, I don't really have any idea what sort of challenge you'd make for, well, any character in this game besides the fact that most of them are already made. I guess most likely it'll be another custom level. Although, like, will it have a weird objective like defending a tower? Or like escorting things? I don't know, what would take advantage of the fact that you have summons? Probably want to make my way over to the space cube thing. Single range, I guess. Yeah, the bosses push the enemies in, and I'm just destroying the enemies instead of pushing my way out. Static field range. No. I guess since this one makes double bosses and the bosses can drop space cubes, it might actually be better than the regular game for space cubes. There's probably been another challenge where I already said that, though. More rocket overclock. It's Raven's challenge now. What was Raven's actual challenge? I don't remember. It wasn't Boss Rush, that was Cat. I feel like Raven was one of the first 3, though. It wasn't Don't Move, that was Doc. I think it was the second one to come out now, actually. Maybe it was the third one to come out. Don't Move was definitely the first challenge introduced. Yeah, I don't remember. We can check later if I remember to check. Gold magnet range, boxing glove damage. Because the boxing gloves were the only weapon in that choice that wasn't already super. I'm kind of disappointed that this is working better than massively upgrading the buildings that make the Novas. The Nova outposts, they call them. Boxing glove range. Like, I wanted to play into the gimmick. But it turns out just having weapons is strong. Gold find outpost. I like that I can pick up that time cube without actually getting off of the gold refinery. Or rather, the gold outpost. The refinery is just what makes the vaults. What wave is it? 73? Let's still go gold magnet. Get some gold find overclocks. Static field slow. Oh yeah, that weapon's also not super yet. I feel like the DPS chart at the end is going to be heavily in favor of rockets, partially just because I'm getting the other weapons upgraded so late. And also I have like 12 overclock levels on the rockets already. Some shield recharge rate. My shields do a little something during the actual boss fights. Here though, if an enemy touches me, it's probably taking out my whole shield and using up an invincible worth of hull. Because I'm probably getting crushed by a lot of enemies all at once. Chain collision count. Trying to get the boxing gloves actually doing things now. You might want to actually hit one of the Nova buildings. Since they scale with your level, they're probably not even weak. Oh. Hello, snakes. Oh, collision damage. Oh, that's it. I was expecting to have more levels for some reason. Knockback force on the boxing gloves. Knockback force on the boxing gloves. Stopping time. More rocket overclocks. Could overclock it to 17. Or I could get a bunch of assorted shield upgrades. I've missed almost every 50-50 this run on the space cubes. That's something. I don't know, maybe I just don't notice the times that it succeeds on the first spin. Max hull? That's a lot of hull, because it was the 3rd rank of a captain ability. Chain collision count. For some reason, this just feels like it's going by faster this time. Probably because it's like a lot more chill. I'm just like destroying them. At least more than last time. Oh, that Nova didn't actually kill very much. I'm fully dependent on my weapons now. I mean, I'll still hit them. Got some kills. Knockback force when invincible might help. Punching the orb ship things. Could have probably just escaped instead of trying to destroy them as they come in. Guess they disappeared. It was the Wave 90 gimmick, and now they're gone. Max Hull. Let's get one rank of Supernova Outpost. Just push through with my new boxing gloves. I don't even need to aim the Novas. Oh, sure are a lot of enemies right now. Come through. Oh, the thing's down here. I was chasing the green dot. Hull invincibility upgrade, knockback force on the gloves. Boss time. Need to watch out for the fire. I'd also like to get these enemies cleared up. I guess I can kill one of the fire ships just fine. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in the fire. Alright. Well, that hurt. Where's the hull repair? It's like down there. I can't reach it right now. No, wait, it was right here. No, that's a supernova. Oh, this one is hull repair. Okay, so I picked it up during the fight. More rockets? Or rather, more rocket damage. Max boosts. Max hull. Max hull. Static field damage. Am I even gonna get the static fields to super? Max boosts. I think that did almost nothing. Hull invincibility duration. That'll help with not rapidly losing a ton of hull. I mean, it can still be lost pretty rapidly, but it'll help. triggering all the Novas now. Build recharge per second, I guess. Yeah, let's just get out of this and try to kill more of the elites, or mini elites rather. Max boxing gloves? I didn't even realize I was short. Oh, I was short 2 gloves. Where'd the portal end up? Oh, right there. I was like, I don't see the indicator for it, so it must be like on screen. Okay, get a time cube. I can now afford to shop. Super static field. Full invincibility duration +1, collision damage. Ah! Why did that deal 150? Excuse me? I thought I needed to only take 50 damage to become invincible. Well, in that case, invincibility duration's not gonna stall dying very much at all. Collision damage on the gloves. Static field. Boost defense. It's not gonna do anything. If I boost into these enemies, I'm like dead. I haven't been building boost defense this run. Alright, well there's the final boss, so if I don't die to these enemies, we're probably fine. Like to make my way over to the Nova. I think the boss is sitting on it once you account for the scrolling and collision count. Should be good. It's time for boss phase 2. Ow. Ow. Can't really afford to aim at the boss with how surrounded I am by regular enemies still. But if there was any phase I was going to aim at the boss, I wouldn't mind it being this one. Collision damage, max hull. Oh, yeah. Kinda glad I got those shield upgrades earlier with the shop. So I can at least absorb the occasional projectile that I'm not dodging here. How much health do these mini elites have? They're like not disappearing. Shield recharge delay. That's like the only one there that does anything. Not looking to get econ right now against the final boss. There are 5 normal enemies left, and then I can just focus the boss. Max boxing gloves, rocket damage. And there were 4. can aim at the boss a little now. Alright, so this has been the Damage Sponge Challenge, in which all the enemies were damage sponges. What was it actually called? I guess it was just called Mini Elites Challenge. Yeah, it turns out the rockets did a lot of damage this time. Yeah, it might be because they were level 41. But yeah, that's just everybody but Luna has their loyalty bonus now. And in the next part, I guess I'll decide if I want to retry the random challenge one more time or the one space cube challenge one more time. But for now, see ya.